So those of you with property interests, if you have experience, then you will know that clearing a land in terms of excavation, that is a critical part of the process. Now, with this being said, it is very important that you understand that by clearing land, you would more than likely have to interact with the geologic record. And some respect, you will destroy the geologic record. Having said that, obviously development is important. Now, in terms of what it is that I am sharing here, it may not necessarily be a case that you should take it as a sign of hazard, but it is nonetheless a good indicator of the environment. So, specifically, the area I wanted to focus on is this nice black layer. Do you notice how this layer has a bending where it has its location close to the top, and then if you follow with your eyes, you'll see where it goes downwards, even beneath where your eyes can consistently see. This layer represents folding, and the fact that you can see this fold so near to the surface indicates that this fold is relatively young in the geologic sense. Now, a fold gives the indicator that there would have been nearby tectonism, such as a nearby earthquake. And in this respect, now the I would say direction of the fold, or what we call the folding limb, can give you insight in terms of the direction of the tectonics as they would have been in the past. So having seen this in the field, it then forced me to go and reflect it on the map. And what then I could see is that definitely the location I was in or I was at is specifically located in between these, I would say, linear impressions. So you're supposed to kind of see the 2 to 3 linear impressions that surround where I pinpoint. And these linear impressions have somewhat of a north-south trend. And in addition to that, you can also see how the river, or river that is aligned. So the river basically would follow along this trend, and even in some respect, the river will warp. Then the river basically makes somewhat of a shift towards the southeast as it penetrates in between the two hills there. So that is in essence giving the reflection